Welcome, Libra, to your January chakra reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. I do have a new deck, which is the chakra cards, reading cards. So this is going to be done differently from what I usually do. Spicing it up a little bit, my friends, and doing something different. Okay, let's get in here for you and see what's going on. So I'm picking two cards that are most needed for your chakras. Two chakra cards, please. Whoa. Okay, are still a little, look at that though. You do have play. Okay. So your heart chakra, that is talking about your heart chakra. That is the things that you love, and it's talking about you needing to get out to play, probably for healing reasons, more than anything, and that will help open up your heart chakra. Being overstressed, overworked, it's time for a little playtime, right? Okay, and let's find another one. Family. Nice, getting straight to the root chakra over here with the family. Show you guys these two cards. So it actually makes me think of just of family or friends with the play over here. This card is talking about like going to the dog, you know, out with the dog, playing with the dog, playing with your family, and then it's bringing family in over here. So the most important things, and this is your roots. So getting back to your roots of playing and your family life. Nice. So that's number 5. So the family card is actually talking about getting back to the roots of where your family karma is. I am at peace and at one with my family. Am I at peace with my family? Do I have enough time to spend with my family? Having the awareness of your family around you is actually going to help heal family wounds, getting back into old maybe old patterns from the past. Like if you used to hang out with your family a lot, those old patterns can be very good for you by spending more time. And of course, if they're old karmic bad patterns, then you want to move away from those bad patterns, right? And get back into new patterns and finding new ways of handling issues with your family. Okay, and so very, very nice. And grabbing a card over here. And that's going to help you really open up those chakras and getting your law and attraction going as well. Okay, so I am using the Akashic Tarot deck as well. I got this also for Christmas. So I want to really be able to use these new cards. My husband watches these videos and is like, where are those cards? I'm getting them, I swear. Plus, they're so awesome. Got to use them. Okay. So, clarifying on this for you. Ooh, will, wisdom, and mind. Bringing out the Trinity sign over here. And going straight to a number 2 as well. So, really balancing it out. So, it really feels, too, like the playing could bring that family back together. Maybe you guys need to have more barbecues, things of this nature. And, you know, having this pandemic and stuff too, is kind of kept everybody away from each other. And that could be why also, because I am kind of feeling that like, well, we can't really be together because, you know, we're kind of separated because of all of the things that are going on. So really wanting to work on that. With the will and the wisdom and the mind over here, powerful 3. That's its own powerful 3, right? This is definitely talking about a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first 3 rays of the energies of the divine move within you equally. Power and will, love and wisdom, and intellect or mind, right? You are working intimately with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies, even if you're not consciously aware of it. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire in order to make your contribution to the world. So you can definitely combine the water of receptiveness to the creativity of fire, as you can see over here, fire and water. So very nice. Okay. It says with the crown, with the gold crown up here, this is actually a huge symbolization right here. The gold crown is actually telling you guys that this is how you're going to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. So you're going to actually raise all this vibration, really bringing this out, and it's going to give you better prosperity in the end, especially within your family life and your roots. So this type of prosperity is really a nurturing prosperity that's going to bring you joy and happiness. And especially with dolphins, we always see the joy. Dolphins are very fun, very lighthearted, but very family and very social. Yes, so going to get a soul and earth, either a soul or earth card. Now this is the earth card is what's usually going down here, and this is talking about how you are. We don't do this usually in chakra, so those of you who watch are going to be like, whoa, that's different. But the spiritual one is going to be way up here above his head, and that's this chakra that is actually reaching towards the heavens once your crown is open. And then of course the earth is what is pulling you towards the earth, right? So one's pulling you towards the heavens and one is pulling you down. That's what keeps you balanced, to keep all of these balanced as well. And my other cards don't have it, so we never talk about it, but this one does, so we will use it. This is pretty much grounding. Yeah, I was going to say it's what's grounding you. And that's exactly what it is. And this is the grounding. This is the earth star chakra. Like I said, that comes down here, which grounds you to the earth, since you are earthlings, right? So grounding you to Mother Nature, is what I always say. This is also talking about, this card is the grounding. So let's see what that one is. This one is, you might be feeling stressed out and busy due to many demands on you and finding it difficult to create, manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life. Now, what did I say? You need to play because it feels like you're a little stressed out, you're a little overworked. And this is exactly what it's talking about. And this is why this card is also here, the will, the wisdom, and the mind, right? Bringing everything together for better, prosperous reasons for you and really balancing you out as a person. It could be that you have scattered ideas and thoughts and feelings and all these things that you're focusing on and concentrating, but it's not giving you any fun. It's not allowing you to release, right? And if you're stressed out about things that are negative and things that are going on, maybe within the family, you need to get past those worries, fix those things with the family so that you can get back to the healing, right? So, this card is interesting because it says you are encouraged to take some time in nature, connecting and receiving the abundance of energy and magic she has to share. That is Mother Nature, that is. This is the best medicine for your soul right now. You may like to spend some time at the beach, go for a walk. Okay, that's exactly what I was talking about over here. Things you love. So it is definitely talking about getting into nature. And I think that, you know, like I said, bringing the kids to the beach, things of that nature will be very good for you and very healthy. Okay, so let's pull a tarot card over here. And we're going straight to, I would say, play. The fated meeting. What? What is going on over here? Okay, this is interesting. I didn't expect that. That just threw me for a loop. Maybe some of you too, like, whoa, what does the fated meeting have to do with playing? It looks to me like as soon as you go out to play in nature and you're doing all these fun things and you get rid of all of this, you are fated to meet someone. For those of you who have no one. You're like, you're like, I don't have a significant other, or maybe I would like to have one. But this fated meaning doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a best friend, someone that that you connect with. So it doesn't have to be love. Maybe you want a best friend. Maybe you want somebody that is more like-minded like yourself. And coming through the will, the wisdom, and the mind, you are definitely going to find someone who has the same as yourself, because it's fated. Wow. So that was, and it's a 7. So it's definitely divinely done, right? Because we all know 7 is divine. Wow. Okay, so with this card, you are coming into an important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new, or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. So it could be just be with your family. Like I said, getting back together with your family. If you and your loved one are kind of separated because of work stress and not getting along, this is actually going to lift that energy through you. And by having more fun together, you guys are going to start connecting, but it's like a reconnecting. It's like you guys were like separate bedrooms, and then you're like, hey, you want to go to the beach? Let's take the kid to the beach. And then like you do, and then all of a sudden it's like you're meeting again for the first time, because all of a sudden it's like you're reconnecting. Wow. So it says, keep your individual and collective growth a priority and act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honor your karmic course, this could be one of the highest relationships you can know. So yeah, for some of you, it's reconnecting. And for some of you, it's actually meeting an entire new person of love. And then for others of you, it's actually meeting someone maybe somewhere out there when you're keeping your heart open for that best friend type of relationship you might be looking for. Okay. And then for others of you, it just could be reconnecting with these family members, like you and your brother or your sister. You don't get along very well anymore, and you take them to the beach, and you guys are having all these good times, and then you kind of remember how you were from the past when you were little kids, and all of a sudden you just kind of reconnect. It's like you let everything go. Wow. Yeah, and you realize everything you've been holding on to is kind of BS, and why are we fighting about stupid things? And all of a sudden it just grows, right? Very interesting, very cool. That was interesting because it was not a card that I expected to come out. So that's very cool. I'll show you this card, in case you guys have never seen these decks before. I know other tarot readers have used them, but they're new to me. I have seen them in other readings too, so. Actually, these chakra cards I've never seen before, because no one really does chakra but myself. So, oh, here we go, the lookout. So going on the family, you're gonna have the lookout. 17 bringing in 8. So that's bringing in some renewal of itself. Okay. And inspiration. So yeah, going to 17 over here, it's talking about the lookout. It's kind of looking out in different directions, what it feels like to me. Once you have this fated meeting, you guys kind of push everything aside, or you're meeting this new person for the first time, because the universe said so with 7. You got the lookout. It says, be on the lookout. There's challenging situation. It could still be a challenging situation though, right? With your family. So there could be still things that are going on within the family, past karmic ties, things like that, that could still be kind of dwindling. Yeah, because even though you say, hey, let's get rid of the BS from the past, doesn't mean it's all going to go away, right? It just means maybe you're having fun and getting closer, but there's still this string that's still attached, right? That is like, I don't know how much we can get past that one piece though, brother. You know what I mean? Because I do remember you stabbing me in the back over here. You have to be careful though with a lookout though, because there could have been a situation where you did experience a sudden fall or loss of your position. Okay, and this is where you're going to pick this up. So when you felt like something within the roots of yourself had a fallout, this is where it's time to better itself. This is where you're going to heal and release that fallout. Okay, so, and trying to fix as much as you can. And it feels like it's more of a past card that is kind of stringing why the fated meeting is there, and why you need to get back to your roots within your family. Let's see what this says. Yeah, because there has to be a clearing of the way, and this is going to lead to clearing of the way. That's what that is. So you had this lookout, you had this thing that was holding you back, all this stress, all this stuff, all these obstacles, challenges, and now you're going to go ahead and clear the way. Getting back to the roots of the family. Okay, so things will start moving. You have to move this big log to be able to get to where you need to be. And that's going to take some time though, I'm sure. So it's not like it's, look guys, these aren't going to just happen overnight, right? I mean, it could, but with the fated meeting, but with the rest of all the obstacles, challenges, and the things that are going on, those take time. Everybody knows that. So I'm not expecting this to just like, you know, click of the fingers and it's over. No, this means that you and your brother or whoever you might have had a falling out with are going to have, you know, you're going to have a talk. You're going to have to do things. So getting into our other chakra cards. Yeah, insecurities. Because, yeah, there could be insecurities. There's insecurities that are attached to the situation. And that's why you need to go out and have some fun. And get away from those insecurities, get away from those things that were making you not feel good within the family area of yourself or the roots of yourself. So getting over here to the insecurities, yeah, you know, it's almost like you have this like devil on your shoulder that's saying, I don't know, you know, if you and your brother can actually do that. Remember when he did this and that? And you're like, my heart. But then again, I want to remember when we were kids, and I want to remember when we were all close, and I want to, you know, have this, you know, or if it's a new friendship, I want to. Don't you remember what she or he used to do? The other friend, you know, and you're like, no, I don't want to feel that way. I want a new friend. And yes, that's a big piece of that. So do you listen to your fear? Is that what that card is asking you? Do you listen? Are you going to tap into your courage and take everything that you need to take? Or are you going to be brave about it? Or are you just going to sit over here and listen to the devil on your shoulder and say, no, we're not going to move obstacles, right? So it's really taking control of that little demon on your shoulder. Okay, once you get rid of that demon on your shoulder that keeps bringing you back and tapping into that insecurity of, he stabbed you in the back. And say, you know what though? That might have been like 5 years ago. Let's move past that now. Right? Let's just say our things and get it over with. And I think that's really what this is talking about. Be on the lookout, clearing the way. Just clear the way and say, hey, you know what? I know you stabbed me in the back and I'm done with it. This is cool, man. We're acting like, you know, I remember when we had fun and we totally can do that. Can we just clean the air? Right? And that's really going to get rid of that and open that chakra back up and get rid of that, you know, and then you can make way for that great spiritual healing, whoever that is. Okay, and let's see what animal you're going to be. Be the rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous, and that's exactly what the insecurity said. Are you going to have the courage to actually bring up the lookout to clear the way? Or are you just, you know, going to have fun for now and then go back to being the way it was before, right? No, you want to make sure that you're clearing that way. Be the rhinoceros, bring it up. Say, hey, you know what? We need to clear this air over here, okay? Because, you know, we're adults and let's just get past it. You hurt me, that's it, you know, bam. But like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. Nothing does. Law and attraction card, you guys. I want to use the law and attraction cards. I haven't used them in a long time. Because with chakras, once you get that vibration back up and you start raising the vibrations and bringing back up all your chakras back to energy, it's going to help your law and attraction a lot. Because you're not going to have the doubts, the insecurities, or any of the negative energy. trying to get it past them as much as possible to bring in better things. I get what I think about wanted or not. Oh, be careful of that. This is a very, very important one. It makes no difference whether you want the specifics of it or not. It is the vibrational essence of the subject of your attention that is being attracted. That which you really, really want, you get, and that which you really, really do not want, you get. So if you don't feel like you want to get close with this person, it's not going to happen, because you're not going to open up you're not going to clear the way. If you really, really feel like you want this connection and the things that you want, be strong and courageous. Open up the, communications, so that way you can bring forth the connections that you want. And that goes with everything. If you say, I really, really, really don't want this because it brings me, I don't want it. Don't think about it. Think about the things you really, really want. Try not to think of the things that you don't want. Don't give that any energy. There's no reason to have the energy of things you don't want. I mean, why would you say it? If I really don't want a ticket, don't speed, right? And don't think about it. But sitting around going, God, I really don't want a ticket. I really don't, sooner or later you're going to take it, okay? Because you just won't get it out of your energy. Okay, so don't talk about things like that. Just talk about things that you really want. Never bring up negative things you don't want. It doesn't help you. It brings them to you. Okay, and that was a reading for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.